Well, we know Canadian businesses have been bracing for a slower holiday season due to the current cost of living pressures. A new Nanos poll is painting a picture of what that might look like. CTV's Scott Hurst joins us live with more on this. Good morning, Scott. So financial stress has definitely weighed heavily on many people for a while now, but how are Canadians planning to spend for the holidays?
Good morning, Jen. The affordability crisis in focus once again, particularly with the holidays just around the corner and that mad dash to buy presents for friends and family well underway right now. And according to new Nanos research, 4 in 10 Canadians say they plan to cut back on spending this holiday season. And you add that to the people who say they're about to spend the same as last year when we were already feeling the pinch of the affordability crisis. That's about 90% of Canadians, so a significant majority of us are closely watching every dollar we spend, particularly when it comes to holiday spending. That breaks down fairly evenly across the provinces and across most age brackets as well. However, younger Canadians are more likely to say they plan to spend just a bit more, but cutting back really is the theme of this research from Nanos. And of course, discretionary spending, Jen, is incredibly tight right now. We can name 1,000 things that are much more expensive than they were last year and the year before. Of course, inflation, food prices, rent, mortgages, all those things really cutting into our discretionary spending as we look to buy presents and spend a bit more this holiday season, but we're going to be cutting back on that spending significantly.
For sure. And Scott, you know, the holidays can be a really difficult time for people struggling with mental health issues or family issues. How are Canadians planning to socialize this time of year?
Of course, the holidays are supposed to be a joyful and cheerful time where we can all gather with friends and family, but advocates have long stressed that it can be incredibly difficult for those dealing with mental health issues or have family issues, may have lost family recently. When seeing the rest of us having joyful times with family can be incredibly difficult. It can be incredibly lonely. So advocates say it's a good time of year and a good reminder to check in on people who might be spending the season alone. But according to the research, 3/4 of Canadians plan to socialize about the same or less compared to before the pandemic, leaving just 1/4 of us who say they're planning to spend more time socializing, getting out there with friends and family. And of course, in the context of this year, Jen, health officials are warning about that triple threat of respiratory viruses. So the warning is, if you are sick, cut back on your social calendar.
But still be sure to check up on your loved ones and friends during this time. All right, CTV's Scott Hurst. Thank you for that, Scott.
Thanks so much, Jen.